Well, today I'm fixing a tire here. I noticed my tire was low and I just checked them about a week and a half ago. So this tire had 19 and a half pounds of air in it, and I had just topped it off and made sure it was at 35. So we have a leak. So basically I'm going to show you what I do to find the leaks and how I fix it quick with a patch. Just a real quick little job, nothing big and major. So right now, pretty easy. You can hear the air coming out. I can actually feel it if I put my hand on it, but obviously the bubbles, it's coming out so much you can see it's blowing my air away right now. That's because I managed to get what was in there out. In any case, I just use this, it shows it's window film. It's actually just dish soap and water, and I sprayed the whole tire, and sure enough, I found the bubbling. I was convinced I had a rim seal problem, because that's what it always seems to be, but no, rims were fine. So I cleaned off the tire and started going around. I went around once, didn't find anything. Second time around, found my culprit of a leak. So I'm going to put a plug in it, and to start, I'm just going to push that in there to stop too much air from coming out while I set the camera and we get ready here. So I just went to Canadian Tire and I picked up another package of plugs, because the old ones were out in my side-by-side and they've been there for many years. I wanted to make sure they were still good and not all dried out. So this is the tool to put the plug in, and you pull it between here and you push it in. I'll show you in a sec. But before you do that, you have to make sure the hole is clean and is big enough to actually accept the plug, because the plug is a fair size. So this tool is actually like a file, and you put it in and you open up the hole a little bit. Just clean it up. That should be good. So I'll just leave that in there to not let too much air out. I've still got a bit. Well, maybe I will let a little more air out. It's fairly hard. So we'll let some more out. I like to have some air in the tire, because when I've got some air and I pound the plug in, the tire doesn't fold. It makes it a little easier to get the plug in, I find. So let's see how that does. Yeah, it's feeling better now. Okay, so now I'm going to get a plug and I'm going to thread it into this tool, which can be a bit of a job getting them in there. So I'm going to pull it out here and I'll get it partly started through there, and I'll grab a pair of pliers and I'll show you how I get it through. So I've got two types. I have these orangey red ones and I have the black ones. I'm going with the orange one. It feels much gooier, much softer, fresher. So this is what I'm going to use. So I'm pushing it through here. You can see I kind of squeeze it. I'm starting to get it through. Actually, this one's going in a little easier than I thought it would. I'm going to grab the other end and pull it through to about the halfway point. That's about right. Pretty darn close. So it's going to push up to the top when I try and put it in the tire. So I'm just going to kind of slide it there. Now this goes in the hole, and there's a slot in the end here. So when I yank this out, the plug is going to stay. So what I'm going to do right now is prep to push it in there. So I'll pull out this plug, and I have a small mallet, which sometimes make life really easy. I'm going to go grab it. There we go. So I've got this. If I have trouble pushing it through, I'm just going to give it a whack with the mallet. So I'm going to pull out the cleaner, start pushing this in, and I'm going to see how I can do here. It takes a lot of force to get this in. There we go. So now you can see where I have the plug. It's in there with just probably about a little over a half an inch sticking out. So I'm going to get it a little further in there. Once you get it started in, it's not as hard to push it through. There. Now I'm going to pull this out with a lot of force very quickly. There we go. It's out. So we have a plug. That's all there is to it. Now I could trim this off. Sometimes I've trimmed them, sometimes I haven't. I think I'm going to trim part of it and just leave a bit less than that sticking out. So I'll just trim that a bit. This will wear from tire wear. It'll just kind of disappear. Not that it matters. There we go. So I'm going to fill it up with air and we'll give it a quick check. So we're almost done here. 31, going to get it up to 35 psi. There we go. Okay, so we're good. Now, stand the tire up, and you can see the plug is right there. So I'm going to take my spray here. We're going to give it a good shot, and hopefully there's absolutely no leaks, which it does not look like. No, she looks good. We're good. So you'll probably hear varied opinions on plugging tires. Just FYI, I've done this probably a dozen times to different tires over the years, and I can honestly say I've never had a plug fail. I've read and heard from some people you don't want to put them in steel belted radials because the steel belts will wear the plug and cut it up and it'll fall out, but I've put 50,000 miles on a plugged tire and not had a problem. So this is always my first option before I start replacing tires, and my feeling is this will probably last me a very long time, but they're starting to get low on tread, so I may be replacing the tires before I have any issues with it. Anyway, if you found that useful, please like and subscribe.